The woman suddenly turned to ashes in her husband's arms. Then disappear. And then the man woke up. This dream again. The man's name is Dana. He's a Furbureau investigator. Received the order 2 days ago. He took an impromptu selfie with his superiors. The assistant came to the island by boat, investigating the disappearance of a woman. The island is called Closed Island. It's a prison in the middle of the sea. There are many different opinions about the prison. Some say it's a prison for war criminals. Some say it's a psychiatric hospital. Here, the ones that are locked up are mentally ill with extreme violence. It is also said that this is a secret base for human experimentation. Anyway, the last thing it means is once we're on this island, no one can go out. Dana and Assistant Small just on the island. A man claiming to be the associate dean came to greet him, and his soldiers see 2 people. But he seems very nervous. Dan didn't take it seriously with little gang about to go in, but we just got to the gate. The vice dean told them to hand over their guns. Dana works as an investigator in Furbureau. What kind of shoe boss hasn't met? Just say you don't know what we do at Furbureau. You never carry a gun. Tell the vice president directly that you are a bold. You have to play by my rules when you get here. I don't think I can handle it. Pay as you go. You don't want me to find out what's going on here. But the assistant seems to be drinking too much. It's not easy to pull a gun. In the mirror, Dana goes straight to the subject. Go to the missing woman May's room to find clues. Dana pry open the floor and pull out a piece of paper. The note says 4th rule patient 67. But there are 66 patients here. Dana didn't get it though. But it doesn't stop him from continuing his investigation. Direct the vice dean to the day May disappeared. The staff on duty, call him in for information. But I didn't get any useful information by asking. In turn, Tana open asked who was the attending doctor of small beauty. A woman immediately said Gangzi. But then the vice president looked flustered. Stop it with your eyes. There was something fishy about it. Just ask where's the boy. But the assistant dean said the son was on vacation. I love hearing about your lazy old man. Just call me and tell him to come back. But the vice president said it's been rough lately. The signal is bad. The phone can't get through. Although Dana knows this is the vice dean's excuse. But he didn't say anything. The next day can only take people to look for small beauty on the island. But watching these people do a perfunctory search, Montana's suspicion of this place has grown even greater. Dana then asked what the lighthouse was for. The sideline chief said it was used to treat sewage. They've already searched. Dana looked at the lighthouse in the distance. Can't help but think of rumors. Surely, that's where they do their human experiments. Is it possible that May has been brutally murdered? After coming back, Montana interrogated the men alone, and still no progress. Just when Dana was ready to give up, the woman distanced his tentacles, quickly grabbed Dana's diary, wrote a line. After Dana watched it, Bird asked the woman if she knew how to hold this man, but the woman's face changed and she left hurriedly. That night Dana and Small Gang then Daewoo cover. Ready to take a look behind the scenes at the mysterious Sea Bureau. On the way, they showed Xiao Gang the words written by the woman. Above apparently written opinion letters broken jacket run. And Xiao Gang must have heard it. He asked about the son. Dana went on to explain, he's not just here to investigate the disappearance of a woman. Nako's the one who killed his wife and son. He found it through research. All the clues about the Naga point to the closed island. And judging by the woman's reaction, Naga must be on the island. Could be patient 67 on that note. But the rain was getting heavier and heavier. The 2 men had to give up and continue the covert investigation. In the process of retirement, they are discussing what to do about the power outage after the storm. When Dana was about to ask patient 67, the vice dean said she found it. We don't need you here anymore. You can go back tomorrow. He doesn't want to talk like that anymore. I just found out something. I want you to fix this. Dana went to see May. See if you can get anything out of me. But just met little beauty hug up. Said she was her husband. But Dana hasn't warmed up yet. Amy changed her face and said, didn't you kill me? How come you're alive again? Who you really are? This set down to Dana directly dry confused. The next day a sweep was woken up. It turns out that the cause of yesterday's rainstorm. There's something wrong with the electrical equipment here. Under emergency repair. Dana directly took the opportunity to slip into the mysterious sea area. Here Tana met a man. The master asked if he knew how to hold this man. The man was anxious when he heard that. Fuck you for being lazy. Aren't you just holding it? You're the one who did this to me. He saw Dana's face was confused. What do men seem to know? To Dana mysteriously said you let people play. I don't know yet. There's a huge conspiracy going on here. Your assistant is working with them all. You're gonna have to let them cut you up in 2 days. Dana is going to the mysterious lighthouse to find out the truth. But then assistant Xiao Zhang said, he's got the information on patient 67. Then Dana remembered what the man said. Oh, my God. Dana turns around and goes to the lighthouse. Behind him came a cry for help. Dana turned his head and looked at Xiao Zhang already lying under the cliff. When he went down, Xiao Zhang disappeared. Then Tana saw a cavelet with fire. Quickly looked for it. I didn't expect to see May. But didn't May already find it? Why are you here again? Amy said you were being lied to this time. I've been here the whole time and I'm not a patient here. I'm a doctor. Because I found out what they're up to here. So they gave me a psychotic lie. Well, it's just May when I talk about you being here. A lot of headaches and nightmares. Then they drugged you. After a while they'll say you're mentally ill. And use you as an experiment. At this moment, Dana finally knew the truth. The next day Dana went back to find Xiao Zhang to leave here. Asked the associate dean in Montana, have you seen his assistant, Xiao Zhang? But the vice president's answer alarmed him. Came by yourself. Who is Xiao Gang? I don't know who you are. What are you talking about? After Dad left, he thought Xiao Zhang must be okay. Because they came together. And now they'd erased Xiao Gang's existence. They must have taken him to the lighthouse to do the experiment. Think of blowing up the dean's limo. Took advantage of the chaos to get to the lighthouse. After knocking out the guards here, the lighthouse in a hurry. I kicked the door open. I saw the dean sitting there and he said there were no bullets in the gun. Put the gun down. You don't have to ask me anything, okay? The woman you saw in the cave doesn't exist. That patient 67 you've been looking for. Your so-called wife killer. Holding it is you. These people are in your head. Look at the big names. Take it. Isn't that you? You've been here 2 years. Turns out Dana fought in World War II. The Second World War left a shadow over him. Drinking every day after the war. Ignore his wife's feelings. He ignored his wife's depression. One day the wife fell ill and threw the 3 children into the pot. By the time Dana got out, it was too late. And then the wife actually said wash wash. I'll cook it for you tonight. Montana can't take this kind of excitement. He just shot his wife. But after the fact, Dana could not accept the fact. Finally broke down. He suffered from mental illness. Just then Xiao Zhang came in. It turns out that Xiao Gang is his attending Dr. Gang. Xiao Gang said these 2 years. You hurt a lot of people because of your illness. If you don't heal this time, because of the requirements of the superiors, we're gonna have to do a cerebrotomy. Lose all consciousness after it's removed. Xiao Zhang said we were trying to cure you. Everyone played along with you on this big show, and this moment Dana finally remembered everything. And Dana passed out from the memory shock. When I woke up, Dana was back in reality. As long as Dana doesn't get sick again, I can go back to my normal life and get out of here. But after a few days, Xiao Gang heard Dana say to him. Hearing this, Xiao Zhang shook his head at the dean. Looks like the treatment failed again. In accordance with the requirements of superiors. The next step is to perform a cerebrotomy on Dana. And then Dana said a word to Xiao Zhang. Then Dana ignored Xiao Zhang's cry. Left with the doctor. Xiao Gang knew then that Dana had returned to normal. But he still can't accept his wife. The fact that the child is dead. Finally chose to escape reality in such a way.